So Bridget's finishing up harvesting the last of our meat chickens. I just finished up doing chores, and now I'm gonna do a little bit of gardening. You know, gender role thing. Let me talk about that. So the garden's doing not too bad right now. Got lots of onions coming up, carrots, leeks, tomatoes. It's all doing really pretty good, I guess. Planted a whole ton of radishes in between the carrots and some onions. We were told that's a great way to allow for the spacing of the carrots so you don't have to thin them later. And then when you pull the radishes out, it gives a little more space for the carrots and onions to grow. But I saw something cool when I was pulling out the radishes, because the radishes got too big. We didn't eat them, so we're going to use them to feed the pigs. Let me show you this. That's kind of cool, eh? Just the exoskeleton of, oh, I forget the name of them. You guys know what they are though, right? Those big things that make lots of noise and have the creepy claws on them. Some of these radishes look pretty good, so might save a few for tonight for dinner, make a nice salad with them. But what we found is a bunch of them that we've already harvested where they've gone to seed, they get kind of woody, so a really hard fibrous exterior, and there isn't much left on the inside to eat. So we find feeding it to the pigs is a great substitute for throwing it in the compost. So, gender roles on a homestead. And sometimes for us, those roles are as simple as who puts their pants on first in the morning. Here's a drink, babe. Whoa! If you're trying to do everything yourself, or trying to, you know, you're the man and you're doing the manly stuff, well, some other stuff might fall by the wayside, or you might not get everything done that you want to get done. And I mean, with the lockdown over, I can't just keep wearing jammies all the time. I gotta have some clean clothes. So I might as well pitch in. It's always good to have both partners who can perform both roles on the homestead or farm. For us, you know, I don't mind gardening, I don't mind doing laundry, I don't mind doing dishes, anything like that where I'm helping Bridget out. She can also drive the tractor and, you know, finish butchering the chickens, that kind of thing.
So here's a bunch of old tools from my grandfather. He was using those when he was at the time building log cabin. And I really enjoy those tools. It might be heavy sometimes, but you know, it's not because you're a woman that you can't use a manual tool. But who doesn't like battery operating stuff, right?
We both help out whenever we can and help each other the best we can to make our life that much easier. So how's it working for the seed spacing? Pretty good. We've been pulling out the radishes here in this row, and it looks like I won't have to harvest, or I guess pull out any carrots at all. There might be a couple, but they look like they're spaced pretty good now, which is really nice to see. So with the chores and other stuff on the homestead and farm, we do fall into, you know, the usual gender roles that have to happen and chores and stuff that need to get done. There's a lot of time Bridget cooks, I'll do other stuff, but I'll cook as well. You know, she does most of the laundry. I do some of the bigger stuff like harvesting the big animals, she does the small animals. So there's lots of stuff, again, where, you know, it comes down to helping out and being able to be there for each other to get everything done on the farm. There's so many chores, so many projects, so many things that need to be done that you do have to help each other out. Now, you can call it progressive, you can call it whatever name you want to call it. I figure it's just called life, being partners, being able to complete tasks that need to be done. Don't really need any name for it, or it's not a modern concept. I'm sure back in the old days, you know, they might have stuck to more traditional rules, but again, it was all about helping out, getting chores done, getting everything done that need to be completed. And everyone always pitched in. All right, there's that done. Let's go give this to the pigs and they'll be really happy for some more food. And I know I'm probably preaching to the choir with the crowd that's watching this video, because if you're on a homestead or farm, you're probably chipping in and helping out the best you can anyway. That's kind of my thoughts on that whole subject. I'd like to thank you guys again for joining me, checking out the videos, subscribing, liking, commenting. Really appreciate it. It makes a world of difference. Love you guys. Talk to you soon.